You can never make me feel envy. When I know deep down you feel empty. That's why you overcompensating. Your moves don't match what you be saying. I wanna stay but you be playing. How many times I gotta say this?
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janique, and today we're going to be discussing how you can spot a guy that is strictly DTF. And for those of you who don't know, DTF means down to. Before we go ahead and get into our topic today, make sure you lock in with my channel by pressing on that subscribe button, and also click on that notification bell. That way you never miss an episode of what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and jump into our video. So boom, a telltale sign that a guy is strictly DTF is he's going to compliment you a lot. And when I say compliment you, I don't mean like things like you're beautiful, you're stunning, you're gorgeous, things like that. No. For this specific thing, we're gonna look out for keywords like you're sexy. If a guy repeatedly tells you how sexy you are, or how much you turn him on, or how thick you are, or voluptuous, or how good your titties look, like just specific keywords that really sexualize you. Those comments that sexualize you are going to be a number one sign that a guy is strictly DTF. A guy who is not really interested in that is going to stay away from those keywords because he does not want to run you off. A guy who doesn't care about running you off because he only wants one thing and he wants you to subconsciously understand that this is what he's here for, he's going to use certain keywords. So make sure you're on the lookout for the type of compliments the man gives you. Now, me, myself, I have a nice body, right? So if I have and I know I have a nice body, and at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. We all know everybody wants to have sex. Like, we know that, like, we know eventually you want to have sex, but it should not be the only reason that you are pursuing somebody. And it should not be a reason for you to try to manipulate someone into thinking that you want more than you actually want. So I stay away from men who talk about my butt a lot. Like, if a man consistently talks about my shape 24/7, like, first of all, control yourself, relax, relax. I know, I hear it all the time. You don't need to tell me. Because a lot of men also, they do think that women need to hear a bunch of things 24/7 because they don't think they hear them anywhere else. Like, no, baby, I hear compliments all the time. I don't need you to say that to me. I'm a sapiosexual. For those of you who don't know, that's someone who was turned on mentally. So you have to mentally stimulate me before you could ever stimulate me in another area. So a compliment about my body 24/7 is not going to turn me on. I've heard it. A good way to not be swindled by those types of compliments, if you don't hear them too much, is to tell yourself the compliments 24/7. Like, you can look in the mirror yourself and be like, dang, you thick, you look good. Oh, your ass popping, like, oh, everything. You can talk to yourself and compliment yourself. That way, when someone else says it to you, you don't get the big head and think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread because you've never heard a compliment like that before, okay? So stay woke. So another sign that a guy is strictly DTF is he's going to repeatedly ask you for pictures. And I don't mean the type you can get on Instagram, okay? He's going to ask you for news, and he's going to keep trying to test your limit to get you to send these types of things to him because he's just strictly DTF. He doesn't care about respecting you as a woman. Okay, so and make no mistake. You think these men are just asking for your pictures and just looking at you all day? Like, no, they're going to the bathroom and they're pleasuring themselves, or they're laying in the bed at night in the wee hours of the morning pleasuring themselves to your pictures. That's what they're doing. They're having sex with you in the spiritual realm. That's what they're doing. In the 5D, they're having sex with you. They have mentally you already. That's what they're doing. So and people don't understand that's a sign of manifestation. Like, you can, it's sex magic. Like, if I don't like anybody masturbating to me. Don't do that. You are not going to manifest me into your life like that. Like, you're going to manifest me in your life and then me realize, oh, you just want to have sex with me. That's what I'm going to see from you, because it's going to ooze off you. Anybody who's doing that in private, you could always tell they're doing it. Like, it be coming all off them. Like, I see it in your eyes. But yes, it's like you're illegally having sex with me in your mind, and I don't like that. So watch out for a man who's repeatedly asking you for pictures. If a man asks you for pictures, what you should say is, here's my Instagram, @JBODIII. You can see me there. You can view me there. And once you're my husband, that's a little different. But we talk about these men who ain't put a ring on nothing yet. They mama don't even got a ring. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch out for them, okay? Another sign that a man is strictly DTF is he's not gonna try to get to know you at all. Like, first of all, you have to test a man and see if he even knows your name. You know, some men will hang out with you for weeks, months. I don't know about years, because that's crazy. But people will really hang out with you and not even know your name. So is he trying to get to know you? Does he care about your birthday? Does he care what your love language is? Does he care what you like? Like, if he's not asking you questions about yourself, trying to get to know the person you are so he can see what he's getting himself into, he's just DTF. Like, and one thing you'll notice is that type of guy, his conversation is really going to be based off of, my son just interrupted me, I'm so sorry. So a man like that, you'll notice the conversation is really mostly based around sex. He's gonna tell you what his favorite positions are. He's gonna tell you about his past experiences and stuff, all the girls that want to do it with him, the things that he do to a woman, like all kind of stuff like that. If he's not talking about anything but that, guess what? He's DTF. Don't be blind. Don't be blind. Some girls be talking about he swindled them. Like, he didn't swindle you. He told you exactly what he wanted. He been telling you every day since he met you. And he got you in that position to give it up to him. You gave it up, and now he won't talk to you. He ghosted you, but you knew. Like, don't ignore the signs. People be wondering why they getting ghosted. Don't ignore the signs. He got what he wanted, and once a man get what he want, guess what? He out. He don't have no reason to stay. He's out of there. He is out of there, okay? And most men like to chase. Ladies, stop hopping in these men DMs. Stop it. Pissing me off. Stop doing that. Men like to chase. If you are hopping in his DMs, he's gonna ghost you. You're pursuing him. He know you gonna come follow him. You gonna come see where he at. Let me get back on topic. Now, a part of him getting to know you is going to be him inviting you out. And I don't mean inviting you to match with him. Oh my gosh. Inviting you to pull up and sit in the car and talk to him. Like, no. And sometimes, like, the car talks can be cute. It could be cute sometimes. Like, it just depends. It's a case-by-case basis with that. But if he's not trying to actively take you out and get to know you, and I don't mean inviting you out to get you drunk to take advantage of you later. I mean really getting you out of the house, trying to get to know you, like not putting no pressure on you, being a gentleman the whole night, not touching you, because that's another sign. If a man is constantly touching on you and he don't even know you, touching on you, rubbing on you, trying to cop his feel, he want to fuck. Like, you got to know. That's all he trying to do. Pay attention. Now, another thing is, does he send you penis pictures, okay? If a man is sending you a picture of his eggplant, he just wanna, that's all he wanna do, I'm telling you right now. Like, cause a classy man, a man who respects himself, a man who respects his part, a man who takes his sexual health very seriously, a man who cares about the people that he's just sticking his penis in, he's not gonna be sending out pictures of his penis, bro. He's not gonna do that. I know men who are so bougie, they will not. They would never do anything like that. I know because they be telling me when y'all be asking them for pictures, okay? So I'm telling you right now, if he gonna send a picture out to you, he ain't the one. Don't even waste your time with him. If he sends you a picture, block him immediately. You don't need to talk to him again. You know, I met a guy and he asked me for a contact picture, so I sent him one. And then he sent me some pictures of himself. I didn't ask for any. So I'm scrolling through. It was like 10 pictures. I'm scrolling through the pictures. Maybe not even 10. It was a few though. But I'm scrolling through the pictures and all of them cool at first, right? Then we start getting to the gym pictures, and then we get into pictures where I could see his penis bulging in his pants. So I stopped responding and I blocked him, right? He's like, "What's going on?" I said, "You trying to disrespect me?" He said, "How am I trying to disrespect you?" I said, "Why are you sending me pictures of your penis?" He said, "I didn't do that." I said, "It's in my face. Like, you trying to act like you cute." His whole shirt, he clearly don't have no drawers on in the picture. Like, his whole shirt is off. It's just like I can read between the lines. But men like to test your limits. So he wanted to send me that picture just to see how open I was into doing what he wanted to do. When I know you just want to F. Like, that's all you want to do. Like, if you didn't want to do that, you would have never sent me that picture. You would have never sent me that picture. So, and to this day, he still be trying to DM me or even text my phone, because I don't block him. But even, like, text my phone, like, give me another chance. Like, it was a mistake. I didn't even mean it like that. I wasn't trying to disrespect you, but you did mean it like that. And that's how I took it. It was a red flag. And I'll never talk to you again. Like, don't be sending me no stuff like that. I just met you. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. And you know he has me in his close friends on Instagram. And He actually just posted in his close friends the other day, a girl texted him saying that they had a crazy night the night before or something like that, and then he said he sent her money for a plan B, and not only did he take the screenshot, he put me in the close friends for me to see it. I said, okay, you get unfollowed. I'm not taking you to 2023 with me. Because if you like me, and this I'm telling you, like, you just got to be smart. I picked him out. I called him out. I saw what he was doing, and I didn't move forward with him. My suspicions about him were confirmed in the close friends. Like, I saw exactly who you are, because that could have been me. You know, text about the crazy stuff and him sending me money for a plan B. And we all know that plan B conversation is not a good one. So, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That's not a good conversation. So I'm just like secondhand embarrassment from the text message that I'm looking at. Like, I would not want to be in that position, but I followed him. I'm like, but I knew you were already DTF. And that girl, she probably missed the red flags. He probably sent her the same pictures and she ignored them. Okay, so let's hop into the next one. Now, another thing is he trying to make you his sneaky link? Is he only hitting your phone in the wee hours of the night? Is he texting you throughout the day? Does he get you on the phone and talk to you? Because a man who don't call me can't even talk to me. I'm not finna sit right here and let you text me to death. If you won't get me on the phone and actually have a conversation with me to try to get to know me, I know you just want to have sex with me. Because a man who just want to have sex, he gonna text you to death. He ain't gonna put too much effort or energy into it, because all he's trying to do is have sex. And I know there's a lot of people out there that be like, oh, if you had one vagina, you had them all, and there's vagina everywhere. And when that's not really true. Quality vagina is not everywhere. It's not. If it was everywhere, then men would not be going crazy always trying to get some. If it was everywhere, you get what I'm saying? They would stick to one person because they knew it was everywhere. They knew it was out there. They knew the same vagina was everywhere. They knew it was nothing new to try. Clearly, there's something different about every single person, so spare me with that. But you gotta be cognizant of the men that you allow into your life, because you don't want the wrong person wasting your time. These men out here be so bored. They like to play games with a woman. They're not gonna be honest with you, because at the end of the day, we as women, we know we say, you can tell me. And you know I'm the same way. You can tell me, be honest with me, like what you interested in, what you trying to do, like what you trying to do, like just be honest so I can make a decision. And my decision is gonna be to walk away every time. I'm looking for my husband. Why would I waste my time with you? Once I see you exactly, it's not gonna go where I want it to go. Why would I waste my time with you? And that's what I want y'all to start thinking about with these red flags. If you are trying to do what I'm doing and reach a level of being married or getting married or even getting engaged and things like that, you have to move a little differently. You can't waste your time with these placeholders, these men who lack value, who don't have anything to offer you but penis. Penis. That's all they have. Penis and text messages. Hookah, Casamigos. That's all they had to offer. Do you want somebody like that? Absolutely not. So pay attention to these signs, okay? Now, a big thing is going to be you calling it out. When you see a man that is exhibiting behaviors of just wanting to have sex with you, it's important to call it out as you see it. You can't let it slide, because a big thing about men is if you let something slide, they're gonna think you stupid. They're gonna think you stupid. Now, I'm one of these people, I'm very strategic. I like to give you enough rope to hang yourself. That way, when I get ready to cut you off, I have this, and that in line. I got the facts, I got the receipts, I got the instances where I didn't say nothing, but I kept a little notepad of it, a little sticky note of what you did, just so I can make sure I have it in my arsenal for later to pull it out when I'm done with you. Okay, so pay attention, be aware. Don't be so horny that you ignore what's right in front of your face. Think about this as well. Are you even really horny? Or do you think sex is the only thing you have to offer another person? Why can't you offer them your heart, your mind, your soul, longevity, security, friendship? It's so many things you can offer another person besides sex off rip, okay? I just want to not only preserve your body count, but also prepare you for marriage. I made a previous video telling you, you have to act taken even though you're single until you're taken. Period, point blank. Nobody wants to take a person that is out here in these streets. If I see you for the streets, why would I want to wife you up? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. quick little story. I was in the airport recently and I saw this guy staring at me. I'm like, how long are you gonna stare at me? Every time I turn my head, and I was in a line waiting for food like 30 minutes. Every time I turn my head, he's over there staring at me. So what really pissed me off was the fact that he let me pay for my food, staring at me. He let me pay for my food, didn't cut in to pay for it or nothing like that. Just stared at me the whole time, right? And I know what you want, because anybody who stares at me that long, I know I'm breathtaking. But it's all in your eyes, it's all in your demeanor. Like, I see, I could read your mind. When Avant made that song, I could read your mind, babe. Hey, I know what you're thinking. You thought he was lying? You could read somebody's mind. You know when they got sex on the brain. But anyway, when I got my food, I thought he had left. I'm like, thank God. Because I turned around and didn't see him. So I started walking and I noticed he was hovering behind me. So I'm like, I'm looking for a seat. And he looking for a seat too. He almost bumped into me. I said, are you going where I'm going? He said, yeah. I said, no, you're not. I find me a seat and he literally proceeds to stand near the seat that I picked and just stare at me. I'm like, when are you gonna walk up to me and say what you gotta say? He finally walks up to me, say what he gotta say, but again, I'm still pissed off he didn't come in and pay for my food. I don't know, drop in the comments if I'm feeling some type of way for nothing, because I was at Bojangles, y'all. I wasn't at nothing fancy, I was at Bojangles. You can't come up and pay for a chicken supreme? Yeah, you not my type, you ain't the one for me. You ain't the one you ain't got shit I need, you feel what I'm saying? So, but listen, this is how you just know when people have bad intentions. I'm like eating my food and the guy trying to talk to me, but he doesn't sound like he speaks too much English. I could tell he's African. If he tells me French was his first language and stuff like that. He asked for my number, and after I gave him my number. And after I gave him my number, and this is why I don't mind giving out my number, unless I'm just absolutely not giving it out. Sometimes I'll say yes, right? Because at the end of the day, I could block you. I met you in the airport. I'll never see you again. I don't got to talk to you ever again. And I'm literally going through this with him right now. Like, he keeps texting me. He done hit me on WhatsApp. Leave me alone. But let me tell you why I went and talked to him for real. Not only did he not pay for my food, after he gets my number, my flight starts boarding. I get up. I'm like, well, my flight is about to board. Do you know he says, can I have a kiss? A kiss? I said, like a kiss on the lips? He said, yeah. I said, I don't even know you. Why would I put my lips on you? And I don't even know you. And you don't even know me, which is even scarier that you want to do that. I said, absolutely not. So now he keeps trying to text me and talk to me. You think I'm gonna talk to a man who would kiss a stranger in the airport? Why would I do that? That's a huge red flag. If wasn't nothing else a red flag, that was a huge red flag. So let me know in the comments if you think I'm tripping. If I got these high standards, but your standards have to be high. That way you'll get what you want. And it's okay to never get what you're looking for if your standards are high. It's okay to be single forever. We see it all the time. Our parents are single. Your mama single? They okay, right? Nah, for real. I hope you get exactly what you're looking for this year. I'm just trying to help you weed out the snakes in the grass. You know, a lot of men out here, they think they're smarter than women, and they not. And if you're a man watching this, I'm sorry, I just had to let you know, like, they not. So just be 10 steps ahead of your adversary. You got to be 10 steps ahead of these men. Because at the end of the day, a man always think it ain't going to be too serious with a girl half the time anyway. They fall into these relationships. They mistakenly fall in love with you. It'd be like some stuff like that. They don't really expect it to happen because most men don't believe in it. People only believe what they've seen. And a lot of us have not seen successful relationships, successful marriages, especially successful black marriages and things like that. So a lot of us don't think that it's attainable, which leads people to be promiscuous 24/7, which leads men to only be lustful, women too, which leads people to not seek commitment, which leads people to act like they just want to chill and have sneaky links. Like, that's not really what you want. And I want you to be honest with yourself. That way you can go ahead and change your behavior so you can attract exactly what you're looking for. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my message today. If you did and you stuck with me this long, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Click on that notification bell so you never miss an episode of what I'm doing here. I'll see you in the next video. Janique here, Janique TV.